Hi guys, and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're going to be unboxing two very special G-Shock watches. Now these watches were actually supplied by official Casio importer for my country. They contacted me through my channel and through our forum, Portal Satova, and decided to lend me these watches to have a closer look at them. Since I have one that is kind of exclusive and one that is even more exclusive, we're gonna go for the big one right away. So here is the first box. And as you can see, it's the GMW B5000. Now I'm hiding these three letters because they make a big difference. So if I slide my finger, you can see it's the TCM model. Now if you know your G-Shocks, you know what that means. This is the all titanium metal square, and it's the one with the camouflage pattern. So let's open the box and see what's what. This is probably one of the most exclusive and most expensive G-Shocks that was issued last year in 2019. So let's open this big box and see what's inside. And here's another box. Very nice, large cardboard. Let's open that one. Now, I've been told that this is the only example that reached my country. So this is the only piece of this watch in Croatia. Now, inside, as you can see, we have this side pocket that has the papers. And then we have the main box. The packaging is quite luxurious for a G-Shock, and already you can see that, and it's metal. This is actually metal because it's cold to the touch, and it has that camouflage pattern. Look at it. Look at how it affects the camera. The whole box is like rubberized. So let's open it, and there we go. It's inside on a leather pillow. Let's put this away, and here's the actual watch. It's still wrapped in its protective wrapping. As you can see, this is the tag with all the technology that's built into this. So this is the Bluetooth wave scepter, and it's also solar powered. So just like the regular metal square that I already reviewed on my channel. So if you want to know exactly what these watches can do in detail, you can click here because I'll post a link to the original review of this kind of watch, but in stainless steel. This is made out of titanium, so it's the evolution of the material. Now this watch is limited, and look at that camo pattern. It's limited, like I said, it's made completely out of titanium. So the case back, the case itself, the bezel, and the bracelet are all made of titanium. This retails for $1,600, so that's quite a lot for a square G-Shock, but it is very special. Now, apparently Casio had to redo all their manufacturing that they created for the stainless steel models. They had to rework it for the titanium because it acts differently. So they couldn't use the molds made for stainless steel. They had to redo them for this, and they even had to make a completely new assembly line to make these. So that kind of reflects on the price. But look at it. This camo pattern is actually done using a laser, and apparently they have to hand adjust the bezel and strap before the laser does this, so it's pretty impressive. The watch does look cool, and when it comes to comparing it to the stainless steel model, this is 57 grams lighter. So this is like 110 grams, while that one I believe is 160 or 170. And you can really feel this as a lighter model. Now let's open the clasp it's machined, and like I said, everything is titanium. Look at it. Now this looks much more like a G-Shock. The one, I mean, I love that stainless steel model, but the one thing that I kind of resented is that it's a very shiny, very scratch prone, and it's a fingerprint magnet. But this one, look at it. This is much more like a G-Shock. Now if this camo pattern is too much for you, but again, I say when comparing it to the stainless steel model, the silver and gold, this is much more like a G-Shock. But if even this is too much for you, there is another version that came out also in titanium, but everything is done in matte black. Everything looks like this buckle, and I believe for everyday use that one is even better. Now this is not just titanium, it's also DLC coated, so diamond-like coating to help it resist scratches more, because titanium, although it is very hard and very light and everything, it is prone to scratches. And if you, I don't know, Google used titanium watches from the 90s, you will see they look like somebody chewed on them. They really look bad, but this DLC coating should help it. The watch also has a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, so they really gave everything they have to this watch. Now when it comes to technology, like I said, Bluetooth, solar, atomic, so everything you might want from a G-Shock. The only thing that it's missing are the sensors. And look at it. Let's just peel this off to see the bracelet. Oh wow. It really looks good. It's not as shiny as the stainless steel model. Everything is matte. Well, the bezel is shiny while the bracelet is matte. The buttons, as you can see, are gold colored. The screw that's holding the bracelet together is also gold colored. And the caseback is just like we've seen on the GW5000 and what we're used to seeing, black DLC coated. Wow. So pretty cool watch. Now as usual, I will be doing a detailed review of this piece, so do stay tuned for that. But before we sign off, or not sign off because we have another watch to unbox, I want to put this on my wrist before we switch to the other watch. So let's zoom out a bit, and naturally I'm wearing my DW5000 as a tribute to this. Okay, so let's take this off, and this is a stainless steel model, as you can see. Put it here and put this on my wrist. Now the bracelet is not sized, so I'm gonna have to hold it with my hands, but here it is. As you can see, it's a standard metal square. I love the proportions of this watch, and I love this size. The squares are really my favorite G-Shocks. Look at it. It really looks nice, and the watch is light compared to that stainless steel model that I was reviewing. It is much lighter. You can really feel it on your wrist. I mean, you can feel the difference on your wrist, and I love this matte finish. I wish the bezel was matte as well, but I guess it's more striking like this. And as you can see, the display is negative, but it's the STN technology, so it's a very good negative display. Anyways, let's take this off, move these things away, and open another one. So like I said, this second one is also pretty exclusive. Not as exclusive as this one, but still. Okay, let's move this away a bit. And here's the next box. And as you can see, it's the Love the Sea and the Earth model. And this one is actually a GWG1000. So it's the top of the line Mudmaster done in collaboration with Love the Sea and the Earth. This is something Casio is doing every year, and it's been doing it for years, maybe even a decade or even more. And these watches always tend to be quite interesting. I love this leopard pattern. And the reason why this box is made out of leopard pattern, and also the watch itself, is that this year this organization is actually exploring, or should I say investigating, the East Africa leopard. So that's why this is like a tribute to that. You have the standard Mudmaster brochure, you have the papers, and then inside is another camo box, like so. Let's pull this away. Let me just place a camera like this. And voila, Wild Life Promising. Let's move this foam, and here's the Mudmaster, a true beast. Let's move away the box. A true beast when it comes to size. Look at it. A GWG 1000. So it has pretty much everything you can wish from a G-Shock. Solar, atomic, and triple sensor. This was revolutionary when it came out. And this is just another variant. Now, just as the square, I also did a detailed review and also a tutorial on all the functions. So if you want to check those out, again, click on the link somewhere in the corner of the screen. Now, I won't be doing another review of this because this is just a different color variant of the watch that I already reviewed. So I won't be doing it. But I will be doing some shots of it on my wrist and some fancy shots because the watch is truly stunning with this camo strap. You can also see the gold plated, IP plated case back, buckle, and keeper. So again, it's all black and gold, and it has this leopard pattern on it. A really cool looking watch, and naturally, as with the square, we're gonna put this on the wrist as well. So there you go, look at it. I'm still fighting with the urge. I mean, I really like the look of the GWG, but I still feel like that watch is too big for my wrist. It doesn't feel too big because these wings really hug my wrist and it really feels comfortable, but somehow I just feel it's too big. Although, like I said, when it comes to G-Shocks, I really don't think they need to be small. They can be big, but this is just too much for my wrist. But I am loving it. So anyways, if you're a fan of the GWG Mudmaster, I do believe this is one of the better versions when it comes to looks. Well, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this short unboxing of these two very exclusive models. I really want to thank Casio Croatia for allowing me these models. And like I said, stay tuned for a detailed review of this. While for this, I'll probably include some nice shots. And that's pretty much it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. And until the next video, bye.